Can this ordinary ceiling fan really be converted into a generator? Recently in this hot summer, the electricity bill at home is more and more. To alleviate this problem, let's try it out today and see if we can use the motor of this fan and turn it into a household generator. Spray it with a bit of rust remover. After spraying, get a spanner and loosen the screws on the motor. After loosening, hammer it with a chisel and loosen the screws on the hanger. When you're done, take off the shell. It can be seen that there is a stator coil inside the motor, and the coil above it is also very dense, which seems to have a good power generation effect. The Shiba takes off its outer rotor, which is non-magnetic on the surface, but for the motor to generate electricity, the stator coil has to write words in a magnetic field to show the cutting motion. So now we're going to create a magnetic field around this stator coil. Here is to first use 2 pieces of sandpaper to surround its periphery to it, and then find some magnet pieces. With these magnet pieces of the entire coil of the periphery is covered. Here note that the magnet used has to have both positive and negative magnetism. Shop after looking for a bottle of 502 glue. These magnets are fixed to it, and then give it a little hot melt glue. Here have to make these magnets more firm, or a long time may cause these magnets to fall off. Then you can take the sandpaper out of it. Here's another wire. Connect this wire to the inside wire, and then you can put the lid back on it. After that, I found several fan blades removed before, and continued to install it back to the motor with screws. It was just like a ready-made wind turbine, and the difficulty of making it was relatively simple. Knock the degraded screw on it and screw it back with the nut. The next step is to make a stand for it, using a long piece of steel pipe and some galvanized square pipe, to make the base of the cross, and weld them together. Once you've fixed it, take a small bearing and a long screw nut and screw it together, and then weld it to the hanger of the ceiling fan. Once welded, you can attach the ceiling fan to the bracket. But given the wind direction, sometimes you can't get the blade to swing. So I'm going to put a deflector on the tail here, and then I'm going to put it in a high, drafty position. Next, if you want it to be able to drive some high power appliances, here we have to connect it to an inverter. Once you've hooked it up, turn it on, and let's see how it works. You can see that driving some everyday appliances is basically no problem. If you're interested in this generator, please like this video, bookmark it, and post your comments in the comments section, and we'll see you next time.